Hello guys. Ooh, not sure what happened to the voice there. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to part 5 of 1111 Memories Retold. I've said that quite a few times, and a couple of times I'm worried that I'm going to say Memories Untold. I'm going to do it at least once in all of these videos, but I don't know why, that's usually how it comes out. So, part 5, yeah, part 5. We're just entering part 3 of the game. So this is part 5 as in the video, but part 3 of the game. This is the last part of the game. So I think it's probably going to go into about probably 2 more videos, this video and another video maybe. So in that time I highly expect that I am going to turn into a blubbering mess. I've done pretty well so far, I think. It's been pretty heavy, there's been some pretty heavy scenes, but I've been okay so far, I've kept it together. So I'm hopeful that I'll be able to complete the series without crying like a baby. Only time will tell, so we'll see. So to recap from the last video then, so Kurt was continuing his search for his son in a field of poppies, I believe, in Somme. Yeah, that's right. A very sort of poignant sort of scene, always very touching, the scenes of Kurt's, I've noticed, but with Harry, it seems to be, it's all about the showy life. He's a showman, that's all it is. He's got himself a bird now, you know, he can make it do stuff like steal a piece of cheese from a man, bother a guy who is clearly shouldn't be disturbed since he's messing around with bombs and missiles and things like that. It's not really the kind of guy that you want to be messing with. But, you know, he's a young whippersnapper, he's a lad, he's just having a bit of fun. He won't be having fun though. From what it looks like at the end of the last video, he was either captured or killed, we don't know. I'm going to assume capture because, you know, it is part 3, so I think we'd know by now if he was dead. But I don't know. I mean, before that anyway, he was messing around with that bird, wasn't he? And he was trying to get the mission notes for his major, and the bird ended up flying off without it, so, you know, well done, Harry. You know, just another disappointment to the major for him. He's not doing too good, is he, really? So, you know, that went on, and then I think, was it that Kurt got hold of these details and sort of like derailed the whole efforts there on the Allied side. So now they're both ending up in a head-on collision at the battleground. I think it was called Passchendaele. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, so if I am, I apologise. Which is where we ended up with Harry getting captured. And possibly the Major dying in a giant explosion, which was unexpected. So as I say, we don't know if Harry's alive or dead at this moment, so let's find out. Let's find out if he's alive or dead as we get into part 5. Okay, let's get going. "4 months later." So he's probably been a prisoner for 4 months then. Prisoner transit camp, Germany, 1918.
Psst. Hey, Birdman, wake up. Come with me. We don't got much time. You transfer out tomorrow, right? Well, this is your last chance to get your camera back. Come on.
Well, considering this is supposed to be a prisoner of war camp, that actually looks reasonable, doesn't it? I think I remember my brother's first apartment looking worse than this. A few people to talk to, so before we head out, let's see what these guys got to say.
Transferred to the country. I've heard stories.
Transferred to the country. Is that another way of saying we're going to take you out into the country and shoot you?
So damn hungry.
I had a dream last night.
Is that all you're going to give me? I had a dream last night. Where's the deets, boy? Right, there's nothing else going on in here. These guys are all bores. See you guys, I'm going out. I'm going out on 10. Right, we're big. Oh, it's
A
snowing.
prisoner of war. A phrase I'd never have understood back home in Canada. But there I was, 4 months into a stretch, at the pleasure of the German army. I was to be transferred out to the country. I'll never forget that last day. They'd taken my notebook, my camera. This was my last chance to get them back.
Come on, Harry.
This does not look like they're all prisoners at all.
I sat watching them in the officers' quarters last night. Damn Fritz. They were stuffing their faces, laughing.
What's everybody creeping around the corner for? What's around there?
Psst, come here. Harry, quick.
Not until I've spoken to everyone, damn it. Ooh, collectible. I don't know why that other guy's just been down here, though. This collectible was probably dripping in wee. There was nowhere he could have gone. That's definitely what he was doing. Harry, do not eat any yellow snow. A rule I like to live by. Oh, this guy's cramped up his arm. Too many pull-ups. Not much else to do, though, I imagine.
So, on cleaning duty this morning, I
Oh, I didn't
went
mean to
through
speak to
all
this
their
guy.
cupboards.
Not yet, anyway.
I got your camera, your notebook, and anything else with your name on. I stashed
mate.
it all together. It's ready to go. Listen, I'm on a break, but they got me cleaning the guard block again. You know what that means? Today's the day, Birdman. Shift starts again soon, and there's only one guard right now. Come on.
I am the Birdman of Passchendaele.
Come on, Harry.
What's this? Can I sit back down again? Oh, I can sit down again. Nah, you get it. Right, I know which guy it is now. Can I talk to these guys first? Harry is awful at playing football as well as taking photos, apparently. Didn't that guy just say there was one guard on? So why is there two? What's this guy doing?
Come on, Harry.
He's not taking it.
Just leave me alone.
I thought he was taking a dump. Maybe he is, I don't know. That's the only downside with this visual styling. It's difficult to tell some things. I'm just going to assume he wants his privacy. What's going on down here, guys?
Could be worse. At least the weather's nice enough. And I'd rather be here than in the trenches.
Well, you've got a point there. Oh my god, it's Richard O'Brien. He's transferred in from the Crystal Maze.
What's the point?
What's the point? Well, I happen to like the Crystal Maze. I thought it was good.
Die Reihe einhalten!
What's this guy doing?
Nichts dabei für dich heute, Harry. Wie immer. Tut mir leid. Wie lange bist du jetzt schon hier? Und nicht ein Brief. Ich fürchte, die Frauen zu Hause. Das Leben geht weiter, verstehst du?
I'm not sure I like your tone, sir.
For a photographer to go without taking a picture. Hell, they even took my notebook, so I couldn't keep a record of anything. But I was being sent to the country tomorrow for manual labor. And there was no way I was leaving that place without my camera.
He's just tormenting me.
Come here. Harry, quick.
I'm just wondering, though, how is he going to get the camera out? Oh, I'm not going down there. It's going to take ages. I'll never get back out again. How is he going to get the camera out? I mean, is he going to shove it down his trousers or something like that? Or, you know, get the bird to fly it out?
Come here.
Surely they're going to see it.
Weitergehen. Du hast hier nichts
Move
verloren.
on. You're not supposed to be
Kein
here.
Zutritt.
Right, okay. Before I talk to him, let's have a look down here. I don't like to think that I've possibly missed something.
Wir verhungern hier noch.
Und
There, guys.
Die Gefangenen jammern ja auch ständig.
Doing laps round him.
Da kannst du nicht rein. Raus hier.
Hey, it's worse out in the country. Well, these guys are really cheery. So angry.
Okay, Birdman, time to do your thing. Wait until I'm inside. You distract the Fritz, and I'll get your stuff. I'll meet you out back. I've already stashed your things. I just need a distraction, like we discussed, right? Psst, come here. Hurry, quick.
This guy's definitely going to get killed. I got a feeling. I'm sorry, I thought you said quickly.
Komm rein, Julian.
Right, do I go in? No. Ah. Get the old bird in there. That's it. Oh, he's crapped on his helmet. Don't shoot my bird.
Blöde Gefangene. Jemand sollte sie alle
Damn
erschießen.
prisoners, they should all be shot. I got shot. I got told that I'd be shot for standing near that fence, and he's just walked out.
Come on, Harry. Here's your stuff. Go hide it in your bunk before anyone sees.
I think there is a
I
lot
had
of
to hide
prisoners.
them. A stack of letters, months worth. The guards have been holding all of our mail. Now you'd think, that many letters from Julia, I'd have torn them open. But if I got caught, I'd never get out. I had to hide them. It was torture.
There's a lot of guards. How am I supposed to get it back to the bunk? Right, well, let's go behind this guy. Maybe I can use the bird to continually distract them. Please don't shoot me. Christ. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. I am invisible. You cannot see me.
Okay, I got it.
Run! Well, that was a little easy. Right, which was my bunk? This is it, isn't it? So I'm assuming if I had been seen, they would have stolen them back. And then I just had to repeat it. Or worse, they'd have shot me.
I'd also forgotten that Kurt had given me his address, back in Vimy. He lived on a farm, and I was due to be transferred out to the country. It gave me an idea, and I knew just the man who could help. Yes.
At the same moment, Argonne Forest, German side. Look at those visuals. Love those brushstrokes.
Dear Katrin, 4 months of asking and still they do not grant my leave. All that is left is my duty now. I wake some mornings forgetting why I came here in the first place. The only thing that keeps me going, the only light I see are these letters home to you and our darling daughter. The weather here has turned a lot colder. I ride surrounded by snow. Please tell Lucy.
Ah, another writing lesson. Surrounded by snow. Please tell her. Now, I know that there's about 6 or 7 endings that this game can come out with, so I'm just wondering whether these letters have... I'm assuming they have something to do with it, because there's far too many choices for it to not. Papa will be home soon, my child. I've worked hard fixing their machines and maintaining their equipment. The men in charge know you are unwell. They are reasonable men, and they will let me come back to the farm very soon, I'm certain. As I think back over recent months, I remember a church I saw while fighting at Passchendaele. It reminded me of Sundays at home, when we would all go to the church together. I miss those days, but I know we will be back there soon as a family. Papa does not know when he will be home. The war is cruel and unforgiving, and Germany needs every last ounce of strength it has. Sadly, this includes your father. Have patience, my child. I continue to try my best, but I may not be home for some time. These are getting gradually harder to choose between. That's talking about the past, isn't it? Saying that he misses her. Worked hard fixing their machines. That's being a bit too hopeful. I think a bit of memory. I still have not received word from your brother, though I am sure he is fine. He always seems to be the one step ahead of me, much like he is at home. I will not give up looking for him until I find him. He is a Waldner, and he is strong, like you are, Lucy. Did I ever tell you the enemy tried to use gas on us? It was a frightening thing, but we had gas masks to help keep us safe. Germany is so well prepared for this war. It is a wonder German soldiers get wounded at all. I'm sure that she'd probably want to hear that. She wants to hear that her dad's alright. I have heard no news from the young Canadian soldier I told you about. They took him prisoner and I assume he lives. I wonder if I was right to interfere at Passchendaele. The others did not take kindly to my actions, but I was worried they would shoot him. Well, they did look like they were going to shoot him, to be fair. Germany is so well prepared for this war. That again gives her some sort of hope that everything's going to be okay. Gives her some hope even. Let's mention the brother, just to make sure that she knows that he's not going to give up. The cat I told you about is still with me. She follows me around as if I am her owner. I plan to bring her home with me, a new friend for you. Oh God, I hope the cat doesn't die. Gee, I couldn't handle it, I don't think. Kurt, Harry, you know, it'd be sad, but if the cat goes... Woo! A new friend for you. Perhaps you can give her a name. Why don't you start thinking? I will continue to trust my superiors to let me come home. They are stern men, but I know they are friendly at heart. They only want what's best for Germany. I hear the doctor has struggled to find you medicine. Do not let this worry you. It only means that there is someone out there who needs it more than you right now. Let's go with a cat. I'm keeping it all light. Keeping it light. I think I'm gonna pay for this, definitely. I've just tried to like treat her like a child, which she is obviously, but trying to keep everything friendly and positive. Send. Signed, me.
So I had Kurt's address, and was to be transferred to the country the next day. If anyone knew how to change a movement order, it would be my friend Julian.
A movement order? Like that guy in the snow around the corner?
On your movement orders. Impossible. You're crazy. You can try, but it's your funeral, Birdman.
Bit risky for me.
Follow me.
Surely if they notice a different address, they're going to be all over that. Where are we going?
Right in the cabinet at the back. But that's the officers' quarters. You're not getting in there without a damn good distraction.
Oh, I think you forget, sir, I carry a bird on my shoulder.
Soccer. I hadn't played since I was at school. I hated sports. I was never any good at them. But, for my plan, I didn't need to be.
Yeah, you're not very good. I've tried to play twice.
Football for us. Our ball's stuck on the roof.
Aha! Bird to action!
I can't believe it, Harry. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. May I play?
You want to play?
Oh, here we go. Right. Let's talk to this guy. Are we going in goal?
Okay, wait until I'm ready. And then
Ah, he's going in goal.
Come on, Harry.
Oh!
One lucky kick was all I needed, and I
Jesus.
got it. That ball was my way in.
Well, that was unplanned. But on the contrary, it's worked out fine. Oh, shit. Get in! Oh, Christ, that was close. I'm staying in here. Unless it was triggered by me actually going in there. But I feel like it was very close. We'll wait till Pointy Hat's gone back. Well, I've been running around there. Why did he not hear me? Well, that's convenient. Why is there a hole in the roof?
zum Teufel soll das? Hier liegt überall Glas. Ah, schon wieder dieser dämliche Ball.
They do not seem happy about that. That's probably how it would have gone if I was actually playing football as well. The fact that that's there means that there is another soldier somewhere. Maybe we've not come across him yet. Ah, there he is. So what do we do? Knock this over?
Jeden Tag immer das Gleiche. Verfluchter Krieg.
Right, where's the documents? Where's the pamphlets? Here we go. Son, if you get caught, you are dead. I definitely would not be doing this. Right, now how the hell do we get out?
I was on the train before I had the chance to finally read Julia's letters. I was so distracted. I didn't even care if I was going to Kurt's farm or not. My heart was pounding.
Dear Harry, thank you for all the wonderful photos you send to me. I received no reply from my last letter. Please write back. My dearest Harry, I will not believe harm has come to you. I cannot bear the thought of a world without you in it. I love you, Julia.
And for the first time, those letters carried the scent of her sweet, sweet perfume. I had to get home.
It had been nearly a year since I had seen my home, since I had seen my family. I could not sleep. At home, I dreamt of war. At war, I dreamt of home.
April 1918, 7 months until peace. Harry or Kurt? Let's have a look at Kurt's
As long as I was home, I would take care of my family.
So I think the idea on Harry's part is that he's going to try and meet up with Kurt.
I had 10 days at home and barely knew where to begin. I knew only that Lucy needed me.
Well, at least you're home. I mean, you survived the war. Lucy needs breakfast.
I could not even bring myself to enter my son's room.
Well, that's not getting breakfast, is it? It's not going to help anyone. Why can I sit in 2 seats? And besides, there's no one in here to talk to. So that'll take us downstairs. Is there anything else to do whilst we're here? No, that was... we can go out on the balcony. No collectibles on the balcony? Well, that's a lovely farm, Kurt. You've done well for yourself there. Look at those mountains. I bet he's mortgaged up to the eyes.
Darf ich etwas Brot haben, Papa?
Oh, a hidden
Hast du ihn
collectible.
gefunden?
In that case, I shall open all of the drawers.
Mama sagt, du erzählst nicht gerne vom Krieg. Warum,
No,
Papa?
too good to be true. See, they've repeated a formula there. They shouldn't have done that.
Mama sagt, wir haben
Mama says we
nichts
don't
zu
have
essen,
food because of the
weil
war.
Krieg ist.
Right, so I'm going to cook you something then, love. Don't worry. I know how to make a sandwich.
Warum braucht der Krieg das ganze Essen, Papa?
Okay, that is empty.
Hat Lotti dir im Krieg geholfen, Papa?
I don't know who Lottie is. Where the hell's your mum keep all the food?
Ist Lotti eine deutsche Katze, Papa? Was hat sie in Frankreich gemacht?
Ooh, damn it, I've got a knife.
Meinst du, ich kann auch mal in den Krieg, Papa? Ich will auch gegen den Feind kämpfen, wie du.
We got any food in here?
Ich hab
Oh, we just have to sit down with her.
Papa.
What's this? Okay, so I can
Wenn
cook
wir
the
den Krieg
bread.
gewinnen, gibt es dann wieder Essen? Ich will kein Messer, Papa.
Perhaps better not give the kid a knife.
Was hältst du von dem Namen Lotti, Papa?
Right, where's the bread?
Passt der zu ihr?
Where's your mum keep the bread?
Baust du immer noch an der Flugmaschine?
I'm going around in circles here. Where's the food cupboard?
Papa, können wir
Down
Lotti
here,
für
is it?
immer behalten?
Listen, love, you're getting right on my nerves right now. I'm trying to find the bread.
Erzählst du mir eine Geschichte?
I thought you wanted feeding.
Mama sagt, du erzählst nicht gerne vom Krieg. Warum, Papa? Mama sagt, du erzählst nicht gerne vom Krieg. Warum, Papa?
She's stuck on a loop. Should we put the knife down?
Meinst du, ich kann auch mal in den Krieg, Papa? Wenn wir den Krieg gewinnen, gibt es dann wieder Essen?
There's very little to actually do here. Ah, hang on.
Ich möchte eine große Scheibe, Papa.
Alright, now we're getting somewhere.
Es tut mir leid,
Was hältst du
Liebes.
von dem Namen Lotti, Papa?
Dieses Stück Brot
Passt
muss
er
lange
zu ihr?
reichen.
Mama hat gesagt, du hättest im Schlaf geschrien. Baust du immer noch an der Flugmaschine?
Right, there you go. Get this down your neck.
Danke, Papa.
Oh, wife's
Du hast mir
waited.
gefehlt.
Guten Morgen, Kurt.
She was looking through the
Ich habe
window,
Dr.
watching me
Siegfrieds
hunting
Stethoskop
around
aus
for
dem
that
Dorf
bread.
mitgebracht. Für Luzi. Luzi, hast du dein Brot gegessen? Wir brauchen Feuerholz, Kurt.
Ah, right. So the door's open, so let's get out there. Need some firewood.
Wir brauchen frisches
No
Wasser.
worries,
aus dem
I'm on
Brunnen,
it.
Kurt. Holst du bitte etwas?
Things were different at home. Weird. We have all changed, I fear. Maybe it was Lucy's
We need
illness.
more firewood.
Maybe
it's
it
only
was the
one
war.
piece.
But I never mentioned Max, for I could not speak of my failure.
That is a good point, actually. We wrote her a letter. We wrote her a letter saying that we wouldn't stop searching for her brother. And what did we do? We stopped searching and came home. I have no idea how much firewood they need. Burn it all. Is that it? Got a trophy for that. Alright, how do we kickstart this thing? Some water from the well. Come on, Kurt, put you back into it. This is like living the home life on Red Dead Redemption 2.
I did what I could, but we remained hungry.
Right, back to the train then with Harry.
To most on the Allied side, Germany was a machine, efficient and relentless. But there were people starving on that train, people that needed help.
Ich habe solchen Hunger.
Yeah, well, you can stop eyeing up my bird. Why is there a cat right next to this bird and the cat isn't trying to kill the bird?
Verschwinde.
Geh weg.
Talk to this guy? No.
Was ist?
Hi guys, don't kill me. Just passing through.
I remember a carriage of wounded German soldiers. Some gestured to me for food. I wasn't the hero Julia thought I was. I couldn't help these people. But I could take photos. One day, I thought, when I'm back in Canada, I'll show people what happened.
Do you know what? I completely forgot about taking photos for the whole first part. Ah, look at that. Photo bomb by the bird.
So lasse ich mich nicht fotografieren.
Anything else to photo? Just have a look back here.
And as I took those photos, I wondered, had my plan to get to Kurt's farm even worked?
Let's just go back through here. I know we're not supposed to, but...
I remember that little girl so clearly. She was alone. She was hungry. I couldn't just leave her. Maybe the adults on board could spare a little food.
So, speak to the adults then?
Merde, du hast hier nichts verloren. Raus hier!
Geh. Weg.
Can we get across here? What was the point in letting me open the door if I can't? A little pointless. Right, don't worry,
Ich
love.
hab dir nichts zu sagen.
I will find you some food. I shall also look to see if I can take a photo.
Essen! Bitte! Ich hab solchen Hunger!
Is this going to be one of those situations where we find some food, but we have to decide who to give it to? Photo of anyone else? No, I think we've all had
Was
a photo
glotzt
taken
du
in
so?
here.
Geh weg.
Well, you're not getting any food. You need to be like that.
Was machst du hier?
Well, he doesn't look too good. Little bit of train sickness, sir. What's this? Like a bag of crisps on the floor. Empty bag of crisps. Right, these are the rich ones. They've got to have some food. Right, give us all your money. And your food.
Russland kann niemand die Deutschen aufhalten.
Was sein? Im Monat haben wir aufs Ende ganz gut gehalten. Hier hast du recht. Hör mal, aber sag nicht.
Take any photo of these.
Ich habe etwas Fleisch versteckt.
Ah, ration ticket.
Still. Wir essen es später, sobald wir zu Hause sind.
Not what that does for me.
Ob es im Dorf wohl mehr Lebensmittel gibt? Ja, ich habe Greta gebeten, uns eine Brotration aufzuheben. Wir könnten daraus Suppe kochen.
As you play as Harry, you've got to really be photographing absolutely everything. Because you never know whether it's going to unlock something. Did I do that one? Yeah, I did. Ah, ration ticket left. Oh, it's only a collectible.
Mörder, hau ab!
Whoever that chocolate belonged to, they'd be happy to feed a starving child. Or
It's all
that's what I
mine.
told myself anyway.
Why leave it? Take it all. Take it all. Unrealistic. He'd have been ramming his pockets full of chocolate then. So, do we give the chocolate to the child, or do we give it to the starving soldier?
Hey, you know,
hat
they let
Schokolade.
the prisoners walk around. As long as we don't cause trouble.
Schokolade. Bitte.
I wish I could give it to them, but I'm going to give it to the kid. Life's not fair, guys. I'm sorry. Here you go, kid. Have some chocky.
Oh, danke für die Schokolade.
And for some reason, it reminded me of the man whose life I accidentally sent Allied intelligence to. The German and his cat.
Hey, why are we still looking at the cat?
Lotti, Lotti.
Ah, we get to play as the cat. Ah, so we did bring the cat back.
Hier, Lotti.
Aha, we can go up the tree. Before we do that, let's have a look what's down here. I'm still a little annoyed that the cat can't run. Just trot. Still, I suppose the cat will only run when it has to. Dangerous. Oh, I see, she's going for the collectible. We'll take it. Into the tree. Oh, Jesus.
Lotti ist so lustig.
Wie ich sehe, fühlst du dich schon wie zu Hause. Du bist hier immer willkommen, aber geh nicht in mein Bett.
Lotti, Lotti.
Hey,
Don't think-
Lotti. Was machst du denn da?
I don't think the cat really understands you, love.
Was machst du hier, Lotti?
This is the boys' bedroom, isn't it?
Hier, Kätzchen. Lotti. Komm hierher.
Oh! She's already got something wrong with her. Oh, Christ, what's just happened?
I
Damn
did what I
cat.
could, but Lucy remained ill.
He's not running very fast for saying he's concerned. God. supposed to be doing like... Ah, there we go.
I wish I knew how to help my little girl. I came home to see my wife and my daughter, to spend time with my family, and yet none of us spoke. I thought I could come home from the war. I thought I could leave it behind. But I understand now, Katrin, and I'm sorry. I can never leave the war behind. The war follows me wherever I go.
We can swap to Harry. Oh, he's outside the door. Kurt's got to have to get it, isn't he? Why is it pulsating over Harry's name?
Sure enough, I found myself on Kurt's doorstep. I didn't know how he'd react. It's one thing being friends with the enemy in a tunnel underground,
How do you
but
explain
another
that?
being friends out in the open. I needn't have worried, though. Kurt and his family were kind to me. They took me in, gave me a bed to sleep in, cooked me meals. In return, I helped out on the farm and did what I could around the house. A few days later, Kurt took me to a nearby village. There were things his family needed. Lucy, his daughter, was sick. And Germany was struggling to feed itself by that time. Everyone was hungry.
April 1918, 7 months until peace. Right, let's dive back into
So while
Kurt's
Harry
life.
looked for food, I looked for medicine for Lucy.
Die Kopfwunde meines Sohnes. Er sieht so anders aus. Dr. Siegfried hat sein Bestes getan. Aber mein Sohn kann in keinen Spiegel sehen. Vielleicht kann der Doktor Lucy helfen. Hast du ihn gefragt?
I don't know where he is. Where is the doctor?
Kurt, ich habe das von Dr. Siegfrieds Jung und Klaus Bruder gehört. So viel Leid, so wenig Freude. Wann ist das alles denn endlich vorbei? Hoffentlich bringst du mir eines Tages gute Neuigkeiten über meinen Gregor.
Kurt, ich habe Klaus das von seinem Bruder erzählt. War das richtig? Jetzt ist er völlig verzweifelt. Gebrochen. Hätte ich nur nichts gesagt. Aber ich danke dir, Kurt, dass du uns die Wahrheit gesagt hast.
So these are obviously the people that he found in the fields and the graveyards.
Hey,
He's
Kurt.
passed the information
Schön,
on
dich
to
zu
them.
sehen. Heute ist mein letzter Tag. Morgen muss ich zurück. Henriette hat mir von meinem Bruder erzählt. Unfassbar, dass er nicht mehr da ist. Jetzt mache ich mir nur noch Sorgen um meine Familie. Wir schaffen das doch, oder?
Look around town, see if there is any collectibles to be had. We can also play as the cat, so I'm assuming that we can get into some hard to reach places like up there. Switch to the cat, see what the cat
I
can
couldn't
do.
believe Kurt still had that cat. She
Oh, the
was a
cat's on
funny
the
little
roof
creature.
already.
You could often see her on the rooftops, chasing birds, I guess.
around here? Well, this cat comes in handy. Get down there. I think it was only those two. So where did they fall down? There. Go and get the other one before we go in there, because that might be the doctor's office.
Entschuldigung, Mama hat gesagt, kein Essen ohne Marke.
Well, to be fair, we don't need a ticket. We could steal it from you because you're just a child. We play by the rules of the game.
Kein Kämpfen mehr. Keine Waffen. Bitte, lieber Gott.
This town's actually bigger than what I thought it was. I thought it was just like a little square. It's actually a bit bigger than that.
Ich halte es nicht mehr aus. Ich kann nicht mehr.
It shows how tough life is for everybody as well. Not just those, you know, at war. Ah! The old game of slap. Ladies, I would like to play slap with you.
Wir nicht mehr, Kurt. Du bist einfach zu gut.
Haha. My reputation
Wir spielen
precedes
nicht
me.
mehr, Kurt. Du bist einfach zu gut.
Die finden das gar nicht komisch, wenn man hier reingeht. Glaub's mir. Hey Kurt,
anyway.
geht's dir gut? Du weißt doch, du kannst hier nicht rein.
Oh, so he was being serious. Don't go that way. Well, there was one more door down here, wasn't there? Which we didn't try. Maybe we need the cat to help us get in there in some way. Let's try this door first.
Moment, ich komme schon.
Manfred. Maybe he's the doctor.
Ich kann nicht glauben, dass von meinem Sohn nur noch eine Uniform bleibt.
Moment, ich komme schon.
Ich kann nicht glauben, dass von meinem Sohn nur noch eine Uniform
He did not look too pleased to see me.
Warum hat er zu?
Oh, it's Harry.
Öffnen müssen.
What are we both doing in the same place?
Kurt, wie schön, dich wiederzusehen. Dieser Krieg. Nicht einfach, hm? Zumindest wurde Jonas anständig begraben. Dank dir, Kurt. Jonas hat uns vielleicht verlassen, aber deine Tochter ist noch bei uns. Diese Pflanze könnte helfen. Koch sie in Wasser, gib Blut sie den
Boil
Sud
it
zu
in
trinken.
water.
Entschuldige mich, Kurt. Ich möchte allein sein. Viel Glück, mein Freund.
Now I could take care of Lucy. I could work on my plan for Harry.
Kurt trusted me with one of his ration tickets, but people weren't too friendly.
But give me a ration ticket, so I should help finding food. So we can go to that girl who was only giving food out.
Eine Essensmarke? Wir haben noch ein Leib. Nur für Sie.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take the giant piece of bread that's bigger than us.
I finally found a loaf of bread. Food for Kurt's family.
Hey.
Ah, I was going to go in the other place. I hate it when it does that. I never find out what was in that back room now.
Kurt showed me his plan. Seemed like he wanted to build a balloon. At the time, I had no idea why. A real hot air balloon. And he wanted my help.
Come mit, Harry.
This is where Richard Branson started. Hang on a second. I'm going to defy you and go up here and see if I can do this bit that I wanted to do. I think it's got something to do with flying the bird in there. Maybe not.
Da kommst du nicht rein. Und hier gibt's nichts für dich.
I don't want to go in there, they'll probably shoot me. Ooh, what was that?
Ein Vogel liebt wohl Nachbars Wäsche.
I sure hoped Kurt knew what he was doing.
I think we've just picked up one of the objectives without actually knowing what we've got to do.
Spielen, spielen.
What was that?
Wir nehmen heute keine Patienten auf.
Oh, okay, so that was the doctor that we spoke to. Kurt wants to help us. Apparently, he needs some fabric. Ah, see? Told you we were ahead of our time there. What's this?
Hey, was soll das denn werden?
No, it's just moving the table. Two of three. Right, so I need one more. Maybe, hang on, let's swap to Kurt. Get him to move the table. Have we spoken to her?
Ich mache Pause. All das hier aufzuräumen ist harte Arbeit.
Oh, no worries, love, we'll help you.
Keine Sorge, Kurt. Das schaffe ich schon allein.
In Ordnung.
Ha! There it is. Crafty piece of fabric was hiding.
The inn opened at noon. I knew they kept barrels in the back room. A barrel like that would be perfect. We had to get one.
Surely we're not going to turn a barrel into a hot air balloon. I feel like they're just trying to, like, MacGyver a balloon together. With a paperclip and elastic band style.
Hey, Kurt. Schön, dich zu sehen. Heute ist mein letzter Tag. Morgen muss ich zurück. Henriette hat mir von meinem Bruder erzählt. Unfassbar, dass er nicht mehr da ist. Jetzt mache ich mir nur noch Sorgen um meine Familie. Wir schaffen das doch, oder?
Where do we have to go now? Ah, the inn.
Vor dem Krieg konnte ich immer schlafen. Das ist vorbei.
Was passiert, wenn wir einfach nicht zurückgehen?
Did he just pour beer into his ear? Wow. You know, cultures, guys, you know, people do things differently. Obviously, you know, where these guys are from, they drink through their ear holes. It shouldn't be laughed at and it shouldn't be frowned upon. They can drink the way they want.
Du
Schön, dich wiederzusehen, Kurt. Ich hoffe, Luzi geht's besser. Ich mag mir gar nicht vorstellen, wie das so ist, wenn man seine Kinder nicht beschützen kann. In Zeiten wie diesen...
The innkeeper sure seemed good at talking, and Kurt gave him someone to talk to. The perfect distraction.
Erzähl mir doch mal von deiner Katze, Kurt. Es heißt, du hast sie niemals...
We've got to move this out of the way first, yeah.
Unglaublich. Eins muss ich ihr lassen. Sie hat echt Glück. Ich mag mir gar nicht vorstellen, wie das so ist, wenn man seine Kinder nicht beschützen kann.
Oh, damn it, I've forgotten to take photos again.
Ich keine Familie habe. Meine Gäste sind meine Familie. Du bist wie mein Bruder, Kurt. Erzähl mir doch mal von deiner Katze, Kurt. Es heißt, du hast sie
I'm a terrible photographer. Not only do I take awful pictures, I also forget to take the pictures.
Remember, I had no idea what was going on. What use did Kurt have for a balloon? But whatever I said on the long walk home, Kurt's response was always the same. He pointed toward the sky.
How did he tell him to get the barrel?
So that is what happened, Katrin. I took these things from the village. I made a plan to help the man who I believed to be a hero. To repay my debt for the time he saved my life. And for the time he sent Allied intelligence to help me. I wanted to build a balloon for him. I wanted to send him home. To set him free.
Free as a bird. Can we not do a barrel roll? Fly like an eagle. Fly like a pigeon. Oh look, mates. Let's fly in formation.
Before I met Kurt, I imagined any German would kill me as soon as look at me. And I guess that's because of the stories I was told, you know? To folks back home, he would have been an evil Hun. But he was also a father. He was also a husband. And he was also my friend.
Who I don't understand a word that he says. I can feel those air currents.
But I was too quick to trust the Canadian. Too quick to call him a friend.
Oh dear.
I see now how foolish I've been. I see now I was wrong.
Wow. Trouble in paradise? So the bird's flown back to his house.
But Kurt wanted to build a balloon. And I think he meant to build it for me.
You want me to... No. Are we putting it in the... Let's put it in the garage. Don't want anyone stealing this bad boy. Oh, Christ.
Something was wrong. My daughter didn't normally call out like that. She didn't make a fuss.
I'm coming. Again, why is he not running very fast? I'd be legging it. Where are you? Oh, Christ, no. Oh, Jesus!
At the time, I thought maybe there'd been an accident and he needed my help.
Shit!
It never occurred to me that I'd done anything wrong.
That was that photo that I took. No, I'm hiding. That is not the voice of a man who is happy. You're gonna have to come and find me, I'm afraid. Quick! I'm not sure why I'm doing this. There's nowhere to hide. Oh God! Oh, we've got to face the music. Sounds like he's saying hurry. Still, I suppose it works.
Das ist er. Das ist er. Das ist mein Sohn. Und du hast dieses Bild gemacht. Du warst dort. Ist er tot? Du Mörder!
Punch Harry, walk away. I feel like he probably... Well, no, I mean... gut reaction would be to sock him in the face, but... clearly he didn't shoot him.
I was as surprised as Kurt. I didn't know who Max was.
Oh, he's
like
walking
the
past an
picture of
axe.
his son triggered something in him. Flipped a switch. You could see it in his eyes. Before we knew it, he packed up early, went back to war, and took a bunch of my photos with him.
Germany is interested only in its final push on the Western Front. They believe they can take Paris. I've not come here for Paris. By chance, I've been reunited with Franz. I haven't seen him since Vimy. Franz is built for war.
Oh God, he's not that
Cold
guy,
and
is he, the
detached,
sniper?
He sees the Tommy as vermin. I never used to understand him, but I do now. He will be a valuable ally. He has agreed to help me find the man in the picture.
So that was it. Kurt left. Me? I resolved to build that balloon. I didn't know if I could do it without Kurt, but I knew I had to try. It was a long shot, but I didn't want to spend the rest of my life in Germany. And back home, there was Julia.
Right, okay guys, I think I am going to leave it there. We're approaching, I think we've just gone over an hour actually there, so I'm going to leave it for that video. I think there's probably going to be one more video in this. Wow, what an end to that. I honestly hadn't put those two things together, the possibility that that could have been his son. That is tough stuff. And obviously, it looks like we've created some kind of monster now. I mean, Kurt looks like he's going on a rampage. And especially seeking out the help of that psycho sniper. He's the guy that killed Jazz. And now he's going to be friends with him. He's a changed man now. We'll have to see what this truly does to him. And whether Harry, is he just going home now? Is he packing up? Is that it? Short stint in the war and now he's just heading home? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have to find out in the next video, part 6. I'll get that done as quickly as I can. I'm desperate to find out actually what happened, but I've got to leave it now for this one. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, then please give it a like, put a comment in, and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. Hit the notification button so you know when the next video is going live. Yes, thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.